Hello and good evening. How are you, everyone? Today we are starting our eighth round of Get Tasks Done challenge. This challenge was started in December 2021, and ever since it has been going on since over every 3 months. And every 3 months we do it consistently so that we are able to, number one, reinforce that we need to get our tasks done, and to take a review of ourselves where we have come through during this time period. If you are joining in for the first time, you can just uh, put in the comments as new, or if you have been joining these sessions earlier before also, that's great, and you can just let us know that you are not a newbie. The topic of today is self. When we are looking at different aspects of our life, whether we are fulfilled or we are not, everything revolves around us. We think that people around us, things around us, our achievements, our failures make who we are. However, it's the opposite. It's the view that we have about ourselves which affects everything that we do and everything that we achieve or are not able to achieve. So, we are going to explore ourselves today. All those members and my friends who have joined me on my WhatsApp group can get the quiz that I had shared. It's on multiple intelligences, the basic 5 of them out of 8. If you want the quiz, you can just write quiz and I will send that to you via messenger, or you can share your WhatsApp number on my messenger also, so that I can send you there. So let's move on. I'll just give you a glimpse of what the quiz has, and it just explores the aspects of us which are what we focus on. So, for example, are we verbal linguistically inclined, or are we focused on more of the mathematical and logical aspects? Is it visual and spatial, like are we inclined towards images and pictures, what we can imagine or we see around us? Or are we concerned with how we think? Do we think about ourselves? Do we talk to ourselves? And the fifth one is interpersonal, how we can interconnect with people around us. So the point is that when we are unaware of our own self, usually what happens is that we focus on the weaknesses. When we are unable to achieve something, we focus on our weaknesses. So constantly the focus is on the weaknesses rather than our strengths. How I say this is because I was a person who thought that I was never enough and never perfect. And being the mother of 5 kids, I thought I wasn't good enough as a mother. And then when I started moving forward and started doing my online business, which was mainly academic coaching and then later on life and business coaching, slowly and gradually I realized that when we are what we focus on expands. So when we are focusing on weaknesses only, number one, we see most of them, and that's when we focus too much on our weaknesses, then we are unable to build up on what our strengths are, which actually works better. So when my mentor and my coach made me realize that focus on your strengths instead, that's where the game changing happened. and I started working and realizing. First of all, I started discovering, and that is what I've shared in the quiz. So if you have joined me just now, if you haven't received the quiz or you are not in my WhatsApp group, you can just mention in the comments quiz, and I will send it to you. So moving on, whenever we are focusing on our strengths, we need to understand that whatever our strengths are, or what we consider our strengths are, they obviously have a huge potential to attract opportunities. And the more opportunities we attract or we are able to see, helps us get our tasks done. But again, if our own view about our own self is below average or average, then we are unable to do things, and we end up focusing on people are not letting us do things. I don't have this, I don't have that, and then it just restricts us in a self-sabotaging way. We become very victimhood focused, and that is what doesn't make us move forward. So mainly the thing is that what energy are we moving with? Are we moving with positive energy? And it's not just positive thinking, it's about how we carry ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, even perceptually. And in this way, when we are able to move ourselves in different ways, that is when we are able to work in directions and in ways that we can achieve more, get more done, get it better done, do it faster, and that is how the fulfillment comes in. So being a mom of 5 kids, which who have now grown up, it has been a very fulfilling journey, and being a coach has been my journey for about now 28 years. So when a person evolves through all that, and it wasn't a smooth journey, it's like a whole sometimes a roller coaster, and it has ups and downs. I made a lot of mistakes, billions of them, but I learned from my mistakes, and that is how failure for me became an asset, because my whole perspective changed, and I started evolving as a person, as a mom, and even as an entrepreneur. And with that, I started attracting opportunities which I could not have done had I not been focused in this way. So what we really need to understand is what are the opportunities that our strengths can bring in. Similarly, even our weaknesses are opportunities if we consider them that way, because our weaknesses tell us our weaknesses tell us what we can do from now onwards, where do we want to go, and it helps us to expand our vision and even extend our vision. And the point is not only to step out of the box or think out of the box, it's just within the box also there are so many aspects that when we start focusing on, it makes a huge difference. So we've talked about strengths, we've talked about weaknesses, we've talked about opportunities. But what about threats? Because many a times it happens that we are too focused on our strengths, and we consider our strengths to be so good that we are unable to consider that perhaps those strengths might become a threat for us. For example, I used to feel really great about the fact that I was a people pleaser. I was a yes woman, and I could make a lot of people happy. But the fact was that I wasn't happy, number one, and I was getting overburdened. I was taking too much on myself, and that was making me burnout. It was making me frustrated because I wasn't getting my things done. And it was like I was there for everyone all the time, but not for myself. So getting burnt out was not letting me have fun. I wasn't able to enjoy the now. Like, just consider, if you are able to enjoy the now, if you are able to experience what you are thinking right now, what you're feeling, how can you be grateful for this present moment? It just raises our energy in such a phenomenal way that it just makes us forget about our past regrets as well as our worries of the future. And when you are in a high vibe state, the thing is that you come into a very good state or a good state. So there are basically 5 states in which we operate, and when we are in a very good state or a good state, we think about things and they happen, or we attract opportunities, or we make plans, and even if they don't happen as per plan, we figure something else out, and we keep on resolving and maybe learning new things, new skills, and that's how we grow. So the growth, the contribution, the connection we have with people and even ourselves, and money, how we are taking care of the people around us, how we are able to manage our time, all this contributes to who we are, and that is how we are able to get our tasks done. So the point is that the very first skill that we need to do is take a piece of paper and start dumping your ideas regarding self. Because we are talking about self today, what we need to do is focus on ourself, all the different aspects that are important to you, your health, your physical body, your mental state, your emotional state, and even your perceptual state. By perceptual state, I mean how we are looking at things. For example, if we are looking at things from a worm's eye view or a bug's eye view, everything will look like blown out of proportion. And with that, if God forbid we come across problems, then those problems start to seem like they are out of proportion and we can't handle them. I'll give you an example of a time period which was about 25 years ago, when I had nervous breakdown and I was on the journey of recovering from it, taking therapies and taking courses. And at that time I felt that there are a few walls in front of me, and when those walls fall down, that is when I'll be able to be happy. While doing that course, it's called resurfacing, and now I am able to conduct that course myself. The change started happening from within was that as my perception about myself clarified, when I came to know about my self-deception signals, when I came to know about my thought patterns, the negative patterns which are also called encodes, I also learned how to change them into e-codes or the empowering codes, or turning them into ways which could help me feel better and think better or redirect my life. So I started redirecting whatever I was doing in the present, and started to look into how I could improve things for my future, and I started to reconsider and redesign how I wanted to be as a mom or as a professional in the future. So using cognitive psychology methods, using meditations, by the way, we will do one of the meditations in a few moments. So this is an invitation to all of you to consider what you can do for your life. And these are aspects which are doable, which are simple, easy, because bringing up 5 kids is more than a full-time job. And then obviously taking care of the house, and I have also been taking care of senior parents who were not well, and I still have 2 parents. One of them is on the deathbed. So how can a person do that and still have a smile on their face is what I'm sharing with you all right now. So if you have just joined in, just mention whether you are joining me for the first time or whether you know me from before. And with my members on my WhatsApp group, I have shared a quiz which is on multiple intelligences. If you haven't received the quiz, just type quiz in the comments, and after this session I will send it to you. If WhatsApp is not your thing and you would rather have it on Facebook, let me know, and I will give you invitation to join my Facebook group. So these are all these different arenas and aspects which I have branched out into, and that's how I work. So now, looking at different aspects of yourself, we are going to play a game, and it's called Virtuous Scavenger Hunt. So I would recommend you just scribble down in thank you, Yasmin, I will send it to you after this session. So gather a few things for yourself. Number 1, a word or a quote that empowers you, or that comes to your mind right now, whether it empowers you or not. The first thing that comes to your mind when I say that jot down a word or a quote, just jot it down. We will work on it as we go along, and you can ask for questions in my WhatsApp group, or that is the Facebook group if you want to join that. Secondly, what is your most important question about your own self? Do you have a very important burning question about your own self? Jot it down for yourself. If you want me to give my opinion or review, you can jot it down in the comments here also. Then choose a picture about yourself, or any picture that you like. We are just gathering these things up, and we are going to build up upon it the vision board. If you haven't done that ever, now is the time. After collecting a picture, write down something that is most important to you. Like if you ask me, one of the very most important things for me is books. I am a bookworm and I love books. I have thousands of books, even digitally. So whoever joins me for my yearly program or even a monthly program, some of my clients are already here. They have joined in. Mitala is here, Shahina is here. So you can, you already know how I love sharing my digital library resources, and I also share a lot of stuff from my books also. So you need to just jot down to find out or discover your awesomeness about what is important to you, if you haven't considered these before. And finally, what kind of a person or a group do you like, or who do you admire? Just jot down these points. A word or a quote, an important burning question about your own self, one question. A picture that you like, it can be any picture, and you can later on after the session just add that picture or image in the comments. And then share a thing that is important to you. And finally, who do you admire, a person or a group? So when you have done this scavenger hunt, we will use it for our vision board, because that is how we are going to build the vision board. If you haven't made a vision board ever, you can simply go to Google Images and find different templates. You can make a digital one, or you can draw it out on paper. There's so many ways. After the session, I will share mine on my Facebook status. So with this, right now, right here, we are raising our vibe with gratitude. Gratitude for me is a baseline. If you don't know what a baseline is, it's basically the foundation of who I am. My life has 6 pillars, and out of them, gratitude is my very first baseline. I'm a kind of a person who just finds a good aspect in whatever is happening, even if it's negative. So during the recovery journey that I was telling you about, I did a few courses in which we were constantly made to argue or get into conflict, and then focus on the positive, or give a positive label to the person we were arguing with. And that just built up on the basic values that I was brought up with, and my parents really made me learn about the value of not only optimism but also of gratitude. So it can be a simple thing, and the best way, if you have come across Rhonda Byrne's book, The Magic, that's the magic of gratitude. It's not about saying thank you to someone. By the way, that also increases your vibe. Just write down one sentence and you'll feel the power of gratitude. The sentence is, I am deeply grateful for dash because. So it's not just I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. It's about really going deep into your thoughts and into your heart and soul about why you're grateful for something. For example, eyes. I am grateful for my eyes because I can see the beauty of the world. I have seen some not so good aspects in life, but they helped me to become a social entrepreneur I am today. And my eyesight has helped me to see the shine in my kids' eyes. I was able to see them. I was able to see their smiles and the joy. So when you start considering these little things, all these just add up and increase your vibe. And as this happens, you are able to see the world in a better way. It's like if you wear glasses, or even if you have been wearing sunglasses, and then you come into a room where there is the air conditioner on, suddenly you have these vapors on your glasses. So the moment you clean them up, you are able to see things better. That is what gratitude does for you. It just cleans up our lens. It just filters out the dust that is there, or the mist that comes in. So now we are going to start the meditation. Just sit down comfortably and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And when you take a deep breath in, just observe, put your hand on your stomach and see, when you breathe in, does your stomach go in or does it come out? The test is very simple. Our lungs, in which we breathe in the air, are like balloon. Just like a balloon fills up and swells up when the air is blown into the balloon, in the same way, when you breathe in, your stomach must come out. And when you breathe out, for practice, you can breathe out through your mouth and allow your stomach to crunch up and contract as if your stomach is just touching your spine. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in your favorite color. Imagine your favorite perfume just going in through your nose, enlightening and enriching your thoughts, your brain, your inner self, your bones, and even up to your cells, immersing into your cells, energizing your whole body from head to toe. Take another deep breath in. Breathe out through mouth. As you breathe in your favorite color. Breathe in your favorite perfume and allow it to energize and immerse into your cells. Energize yourself. Now tense each set of muscles in turn, from your feet to your head, and relax them, gradually sinking into the floor or chair. Visualize yourself in a beautiful surrounding, in a place where you feel safe, comfortable, secure, and even joyful. Who are the people in this place with you? Acknowledge each and every one of them. Feel their love radiate as a reddish golden glow, penetrating every cell of your being, filling you with joy. Imagine your inner self looking down at you compassionately and lovingly. Sense the smile enveloping you like a soft cloak. Know that this inner self is always there to support you, comfort you. This inner self is part of you and is there to protect you. Approach your inner self. Embrace your inner self. Link your arms. Hold on tight. Hold on with joy. Enjoy this sensation of embracing your inner self. Take time to get to know each other. Enjoy this sensation of reconnection and trust. Your inner self has a gift, a present for you. Examine it. Feel it. Smell it. Admire the color and shape. If appropriate, taste it. Now thank your inner self and tell your inner self that you will treasure this gift. It is yours to keep, and recall of this gift every time you ever feel abandoned, in threat, if you are threatened by something, or even, God forbid, victimized. As you hold on to your gift, feel the energy of your inner self channeled into your root chakra. Imagine this root chakra as a wheel moving in an optimum speed. If it is too slow and sluggish, your energy will be low. If it is too fast, you will get into a destructive mode. So just intend to move it in a speed that works out best for you. Focus on the smooth motion of this chakra, the warm red glow that fills that part of your body, and the flow moves down through your legs and connects you to the earth, helps you to be grounded. Enjoy the reassuring sensation of groundedness, the security, stability, which will help you to improve the environment around you and help you focus on the abundance. Focus on improving your financial status, your health, your well-being, your wellness. The food you eat, the exercise you do, taking relaxations and recharging yourself regularly. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in. Start bringing your attention back to yourself, into your body, and to the sounds around you. Focus on the surroundings. Slowly and gradually, when you feel like it, start opening your eyes. You can now rub your hands and then rub on your face as if you're washing your face. You can also pat your head with your hands, with your fingertips, not your nails, just your fingertips. Pat them with your fist lightly so that the blood circulation starts flowing better. How was it? Did I put everyone to sleep? I hope not. Anyway, so now that we have done our gratitude, we have done the meditation. Now focus on yourself and just think about it. What role do you want to play or work on throughout this challenge? Which aspects of yourself do you want to work on yourself? And if it's a different one, what is that different one? What would it look like? What would it sound like? Would you be speaking in a different manner, have a different set of thoughts or feelings? And in case at the moment you don't have any idea about it, just think about a person you admire. Sometimes we want to become like someone, or we admire certain aspects of someone. So just focus on it. So after we meditate, we are able to connect to that person, that being. Even if they are not alive, you can write a letter, have a written conversation, or just simply close your eyes and have an internal dialogue and ask them that one burning question that I had asked you in the beginning, to ask about it, about the answers, and follow through the journey. So when you brain dump the ideas, when you brain dump even the obstacles, the potential obstacles that might come up, it helps you to focus your energies in a much positive manner. It's just like Google Maps. Just like the Google map helps us to see whether there are any bottlenecks, any roadblocks, whether there are any alternate shorter routes, or whether there are any longer routes which are easily accessible and you can navigate through better. It helps you out. In the same way, having a brain dump helps you put down all your important information, resources, and constraints, whatever there are, the 5% facts. Why I'm saying 5% facts? Because usually what we do is we focus 95% on the problems and we barely have any energy left to consider that there can be creative or flexible solutions. So what you can do is that you can simply put all those things down on the paper, do the brain dump. Once you have done it, then you can start connecting the dots or finding potential solutions. So when you focus 95% on the solutions, that is when the magic starts happening. And that happens when you have a higher vibration. So with this, I would end this session. If you have any further questions, even later on, feel free to put it down in the comments. If you are on my WhatsApp group, most welcome, you can post it there. If you are not, I can send you the link in the comments. And if you don't want to connect on WhatsApp, you want to join Facebook group, just mention Facebook group and I'll add you there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing up. Looking forward to an incredible journey throughout these 5 days. Take care. See you tomorrow with a very important topic after self, and that is time. So remember to be here tomorrow, same time, same place. See you tomorrow.